ahead for St. Field. St. Field with a cross sliding is Kutu. Gets Carroll. Look at stretch one for Raposa. Raposa shoved down from behind by Manin. Draws a whistle. Ball live from Ryan bends it. McLaughlin stands in front, makes the stop. Bounce one, save Kutu. Hillen is going to tee one up and a save by Kutu. Beyond Kutu.
It's a tough result to give up a goal in the 84th, 85th minute on a free kick after all 11 defended well today. And last week was a tough week with all the goals we gave up, and we got opened up a little bit. But we watched a lot of video, we talked about it, and I said if we learn from those mistakes and make sure they don't happen when we come into league play, it'll be worth it. And I asked a lot of these guys today for the first 8 games. I was playing a lot of guys, getting everybody exposed to this level. It's new for all of us. We're learning on the fly, got to see who's ready, who needs some time. And then we had to kind of tighten it up a little bit today. And I got a lot of minutes out of guys today, a lot more minutes than I've asked for all season. And because they got the job done on the field, I didn't sub just to make subs like I had in the past games. They were performing, kept them off the board. Just hoping to get that late goal. For us was the game plan, unfortunately. Kid hits a beautiful free kick late in the game, and they get the 1-0 win against a team that was in the conference final last year in our first league game. I'm proud of them, proud of the effort, and it was a great experience to learn from it. But obviously this one hurts. It hurts more than the ones last week because we played well enough to get a result today, and the boys just didn't get it. Doing a nice play by the other team. So Jake he's the engine, he's the heart of this team. He is a captain, as a junior. You can see his work rate, it's infectious. He bleeds purple and will sell it on the field and sacrifice his body. Unfortunately, he just went head to head with the guy and his eyelid opened up. It was gross. But he once the bleeding stopped, he looked at me, he's like, I'm ready to go. And he's the horse that we need to ride up top and make things happen. Unfortunately, he couldn't head some balls there late in the game. He was using every body part he could, being creative, but that's just him getting active and sacrificing everything for the team. And that's why he's a leader for us and why he's a captain. And we didn't create enough scoring opportunities today, defending a lot, but that happens when you play a great team. And he just set the tone, and everybody followed suit. And there were guys tired at the end. I had guys ready to sub, but I could just see that these guys wanted to see the game out, and they got us on a free kick. Ryan has worked his butt off for 3 years here. He is another one that's just such a great representative. He's a great representative of this program, and he's a quiet leader, but he gets it done. And last week was hard for him, and he gave up a lot of goals, but none of them were his fault. The problems are in front of him. We weren't stopping counterattacks. Basic soccer 101 stuff that opened us up. Once we stopped that, then he was in position to make some saves to help us, and he kept them off the board. And I had to watch the video, but that free kick over the wall into the side of the net, that'd be a tough one for any goalie. So that's definitely not on him. So our matchup doesn't get any easier. Now we're playing the defending conference champions, and so as we get introduced to this new conference and new level of play, we might as well get the top 2 teams out of the way. So we're starting with the top of the league, and it's a great introduction. Now we know what we're dealing with, and moving forward, it's going to help us learn and grow this program and build and bring in new players. But before we do that, I can't just look to the future now. I have 5 seniors that have been tremendous leaders this year. None of this transition was known to them. They have led by example. They have been team players. Some of them didn't even get on the field today that have been warriors for me in the past. I played, a lot of them got into the games early in the season. Today's matchups, they weren't called on, but they'll be called on in future games. And a credit to them is that they've put the team first, and which is what I ask out of all my players, especially some younger guys out here that just have a little bit more pace at this level to play, depending on the matchup. They've handled it with grace, dignity, and class. And I think very highly of this group, and I'm looking forward to honoring them on Sunday.